Hello and welcome to my new Let's Play. A fairly old game, but also a game fairly dear to my heart. A game called Diablo. If you're one of the few people in the world who are not familiar with Diablo, it is one of the very first. I wouldn't directly say it's the first, but it is one of the very first hack and slash games. And it was I believe one of the earliest games to actually have entirely randomized dungeons. As in, the dungeon that I'm going to go in is entirely different than the dungeon someone else might go in. And I've had a hell of a time even getting this thing started. Have to open this up in a different program just for my recording software to actually register it, because this computer is so old that I can't actually run a virtual computer on it like my other one. If you recall, my other computer is currently kaput right now, so I'm using one from about 2002. But let's just start talking to people. There's this guy in the corner who's always nice to talk to. Farnham the Drunk. No, you can't. I'm not sure if you were entirely a hero. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think a hero would be degraded to being a belligerent drunk, just hiding in the back of the village. Let's talk to the Pepin person. Farnham, I don't really think he gives you a whole lot besides maybe some advice. But Pepin is, as you can tell by his title, the healer. You come back to him after you come back to town to heal. But let's talk to him first.
Before it was taken over by, well, whatever lurks below, the cathedral was a place of great learning. There are many books to be found there. If you find any, you should read them all, for some may hold secrets to the workings of the labyrinth.
Maybe. As there's receive healing and buy items, which are just generally potions, because he's the healer. Now, over here is one of the most iconic characters of the series, Cain the Elder.
Hello, my friend.
Stay a while and listen. Talk to Cain. What do you got to say?
A man of great action and great courage. I bet he never told you about the time he went into the labyrinth to save Wirt, did he? He knows his fair share of the dangers to be found there. But then again, so do you. He is a skilled craftsman, and if he claims to be able to help you in any way, you can count on his honesty and his skill.
Ah yes, Griswold, the second most iconic person in the series. Cain is quite knowledgeable, because he's the Elder, and he can also identify items. Certain items will be unidentified, and you will not be able to equip them until they are. You might be able to, but I don't think you'll be able to decipher what they actually do to you. They might not even do anything to you until you equip them. I never fiddled with that too much, but basically an unidentified item needs to be taken back to him before you know the actual bonuses it can give you.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
I don't think there's going to be...
You returned. Much has changed.
I don't think there's going to be anybody else to save, but... Okay, not last, but still definitely not least, Griswold.
Sometimes I think that Cain talks too much. But I guess that's his calling in life. If I can bend steel as well as he can bend your ear, I could make a suit of cot plate good enough for an emperor.
Yes, Griswold is the shopkeeper that we will be buying, well, not so much buying, but selling most of our stuff to. There's basic and there's also premium. Premium, as you can see, are basically items with various bonuses. I will probably be checking this part of the shop out every once in a while. Sell items and also, very importantly, repair items. Now remember how Griswold apparently... Oh wait, there's this lady. I nearly forgot about her.
Dame, how may I serve you?
Talk to the barmaid.
The edge of town is a witch. She seems nice enough, and her name, Adria, is very pleasing to the ear. But I'm very afraid of her. It takes someone quite brave like you to see what she's doing out there.
Well, I think I will go do that as soon as I walk up this Ballant dirt road to find out what's over here. Specifically, there should be somebody over here. Unless I missed him. I think I missed him. Well, Poopenheimer. Oh, I know there he is. I just need to figure out how to cross the river. There it is. Oh, it's really a creek. It's like, why can't I just step in it? Is it like a trench? Hell, why can't you just jump over it? Wirt, the peg-legged boy.
Ogden is a fool for staying here. I could get him out of town for a very reasonable price, but he insists on trying to make a go of it with that stupid tavern. I guess at the least he gives Jillian a place to work, and his wife Garda does make a superb shepherd's pie.
Now, Wirt is basically the gambling person. You can give him 50 gold to take a look, and then it costs even more money to actually purchase the item, and you don't know what the item is until you've purchased it. The result being you could actually purchase something that is cursed that gives you negative buffs, and you spent a whole bunch of money on it. Not exactly a whole lot of good that does. But let's go to that witch on the outside of town that was mentioned. By the way, can I bring this up with M? No. There's a map. I'm not sure if there's actually a town map, though, so that might be why. I forget what the hotkey for it is. Tab. No on a map available in town. Okay. I like to usually have that open a lot if I'm trying to find out where I am going, because the dungeons can turn out to be quite the maze at times.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Now, she is basically the magic person. As you can see, even more potions, some staves as well, and then I can also sell, and more importantly, recharge staves. I will be doing that in the early part of the game, because as soon as I'm done talking to everybody and getting their speech out of the way, I will explain exactly what I am doing.
Though the heat of the sun is beyond measure, the mere flame of a candle is of greater danger. No energies, no matter how great, can be used without the proper focus. For many spells, ensorcelled staves may be charged with magical energies many times over. I have the ability to restore their power, but know that nothing is done without a price.
Yeah, that's pretty much telling you, hey stupid, I'm the person who recharges your magical items. Now, there are two ways to actually get spells in this game. There are spells that you can use. Actually, I'll do this like this so I can click on it. There are spells that you can use. As I am the mage class, as you can tell by the fact that I have a robe and staff, I have the Firebolt spell. In fact, I think I can recharge it myself. But Staff of Charged Bolt is what I start with. It has 40 charges. Once those charges are gone, it needs to be recharged in order for me to use Charged Bolt anymore. I will not be keeping this forever. Now, what I need to do is find my way into the cathedral and as such the start of the dungeon. As for what I am doing, as I have already said, I am a mage class. However, I am not going to be entirely building my everything on maging. Oh no, I'm going to be doing some form of combat so I can wear at least, like, chain armor, or maybe leather. But something that isn't a robe, which I currently don't even have. So yeah. But there's also this wounded townsman here.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us. Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Nobody likes the Butcher. Nobody. If you've ever even heard of a Diablo game, you might have heard of the Butcher. I will eventually have to face the Butcher. Well, not have to. I could probably skip him, but I'm going to try anyway.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
As you can see, we are in a combat stance now, and if I click on this, I can successfully use my spells. I will have Firebolt up for now. And I will also bring up the map. The map is nice. So, it is really one of the first proper hack and slash games as we have now. I mean, it's really going through a randomized dungeon and killing enemies, leveling up in an RPG fashion, but unlike RPGs, things were much more randomized. The items are completely randomized. The enemies that can be in an area are mostly randomized. I mean, you'll generally have roughly the same enemies in an area. And in fact, I want to do that. Getting a little bit overwhelmed. I don't think my health refills naturally. I believe mana does slightly. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a long time since I've played this. Ooh, that is a very big potion. Fully recover. Ow. Get out of here. Ooh, a dagger. Not really that good, considering I have a staff of charged bolt. But I'll take it for some chump change. Ow. I'm already not doing too well. However, some gold pieces will be nice. Those gold pieces, you'll find, will really begin to add up. Zombie. Really? I was gonna say other zombie, but then he dodged. How does a zombie who is walking dodge? Get out of here. I should be over here. Swing at him and he falls over. Generally, you don't need to use mana a whole lot in the early levels unless there is multiple enemies in your way. Because they generally have so little health that it doesn't really matter. You! Get out of here. And I leveled up, so I got fully recharged. And I cast one too many fireballs. Some rags, Book of Healing, a Book of Healing? Hello! That's going to be helpful. You! Get out of here. That is another Staff of Charge Bolt. Let's actually go to my inventory. And, oh my god, I got a lot of stuff. The Book of Healing required 17 magic. Right-click to read. Yes. Now, as you can see, these have different armor ratings and different durability. Rags have a bit more armor, but have Jackal for durability, and their durability is fairly low. That is there showing that the durability of the item is fairly low. the durability of my short staff has only gone down by 1. Now, I believe... yeah, there was a chest over here. Ooh! Potions are always nice. But now, what I want to do is... I will actually continue... I will continue with magic for now, until I find what I really need for some good items that will require strength, like better armor. You! Go away. Another cape. Now, what is over here? There is a whole lot of nothing. As you can see, this place can be quite sprawling by the map. I say as I find a place that's actually a dead end. There was, however, a skeleton hiding in there. You! Away with you! Now, you'll also note that I'll probably have to go up to the surface quite a lot. Ow! Ah, ee.
Where would I put this?
Like, for the fact that I nearly died. Right there. Spells... See, I can use that, but at the same time, I feel like my best bet would be to just go back. Eventually, I will find scrolls of, and if I am lucky, possibly even buy a spell book of a spell called Town Portal, which will teleport me instantly back to town and leave a portal for me to go back exactly where I came from. However, now that I have braved pretty much the surface of the thing, I'm gonna go heal, and...
What ails you, my friend?
Oh, he heals for free. That is nice. He doesn't regain your mana, though. That's bad.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
But let's go
What can I do for you?
to Griswold. Sell the cape. Let me just press the enter button to make this quicker. Alright. Premium items. What do you get? Shield. Bow. Cap of sturdiness. Fine rags. No. Mace of quality. Adds 1 point to damage. 26 strength. Well... See, he doesn't really have a whole lot that would serve us very well. Therein lies the problem. Like, I have 251 gold pieces. He apparently will not buy this staff.
Oh, what can I do for you?
He apparently will not buy this staff. Oh, hello. Oh, charges 70. I don't have enough gold. Well, I'll put this on. No, I didn't want to do that. And I will drop this here. Now, dropping it there allows me to come back and pick it up if I so desire. Hopefully I won't need to, but, you know, this thing does only have 8 durability, but the durability on the staff is going down so slowly that I'm not entirely sure if it will matter. Do have plenty of mana potions, which will help quite a bit. How did I skip this room? Oh my. That was definitely a spell. You go away. Yeah, it's no scrap gold. They could have, you know, put it into a neat pile instead of just scattering it around the ground, but, you know, I won't complain. And you, and you, and you. Now, I could, if you see on the map, There is apparently a trap in there that apparently didn't hit me. What I want to do is put this on. There we go. I just kind of like the fireball more. It's more predictable. If I get attacked by a group, the charge bolt would be nice. Because if you saw, I'll actually switch back to it just for fun. If you saw... Now there's an enemy. There it is. It kind of spreads off into 3 different pieces. Which is nice, but it's not what I want. Ooh, a club. It looked like a mace, which technically it is, a mace class, but it's also a club. Now we're starting to find too many items. Put that there. Put that there. You'll notice I tend to probably save entirely too many potions the further we get along. But I'm definitely saving the full regen potions for later down the line. You. Go away. Apparently I cast that when I meant to have Firebolt out. Get out of here. Ooh, that was a sword. Like, legitimate sword. Ow. Ow. Okay, that's actually not good. Why did I drop it? Oh, a scroll of healing. Cover partial health. That's it? Wow. No, I just used... Yeah, there we go. Let's do it again. Okay, now I can put these back down there. Yes, Falcon, 4 to 8 damage, requires 30 I'm gonna have to be building a hell of a lot of strength if I want to use melee weapons, I'll tell you it right now. No. Not allowed to hit me. In fact, you're so not allowed to hit me that you apparently dodge a fireball. You too, buddy. Geet. Geet. I said geet. There you go. Okay. Now... Oh, there is another skeleton over there who requires a little knocking upside the head, and there is absolutely nothing in here. Well then... I think I am going to cut the first episode off right about here. I will probably... well, I don't really need to go back to the shop to home, though. But what I will do when we come back is we will continue exploring the first layer of the dungeon. And we'll definitely get it done, unless it's much huger than I am assuming. And probably get a fair ways through level 2. Let's hope that this character actually survives, because so far I've already had a couple close calls and I haven't even gotten past the first level yet. But that is for next time, so until then, see you later.